Okay, so if you just tune in, we are watching Upclose and it's only on Max TV, Sports, Entertainment, and more. I'm here with the legend himself, Mr. Ambuley, and we are talking about his story. So, Mr. Ambuley.
Yeah.
Now, you're very famous with with the Uhuru band, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So, when you were with the Uhuru band, what happened? Did you realize that you wanted to start a solo career, or you felt you being part of the Uhuru group will help you build up your career?
I was happy to be with the band, though, the Uhuru band, because it's a big band.
Yeah.
You know, we have
very popular, right?
Yeah, very popular. They have 2 trumpets, 2 trombones, 2 alto, 2 tenors, and the guitars, and so it was a big band. And we started to experiment. That music that I did, the Simigwadu opened the doors.
The Simigwadu, which one is the Simigwadu?
Yeah, Simigwadu is my first recording that I said I did with the Uhuru band.
Okay.
Simigwadu.
Okay, Simigwadu.
Yeah, Simigwadu.
You gave it a name?
Yeah, Simigwadu means Misimigwadu.
Oh, Misimigwadu.
Yeah, because I'm a king sitting on Misimigwadu. So singing Takwara because of slang and things like that.
You already know straight.
Yeah, you know how to mix things up and put things together and then make it funky and make it nice and things like that. So Misimigwadu, then I say Simigwa.
Okay, so that's why you named it Simigwa.
Yeah, Simigwa.
The flow,
and the do is if you want to do the Simigwa, then it's Simigwa do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, but why didn't you promote it for it to become like a hip life thing? For people to know you're the first inventor of rap music in Ghana?
I am because, when my thing came up, because hip life came later. I mean, hip life, it was Reggie Rockstone, them, who, because of hip hop, they took the hip away and then the hip and the high life.
They took the life.
They took the high away and make it hip life.
Okay.
And things like that.
Okay.
But I am the tree.
Yeah.
I'm the tree of rap music.
In Ghana.
Yeah. I mean, if you go to the Guinness Book of Records, they're talking about rap music coming from America. Yeah. Talking about the Sugar Hill Gang and Rapper's Delight. And look, check their date. Their date is around 1978, 78, 79.
79, yeah.
Mine is 1973.
Whoa.
So which one came first?
Yours came first.
Yeah, so I'm challenging them because, it needs to be corrected.
Exactly.
Aside from that, the rap didn't come from America. The rap is from Africa.
From Africa?
Yeah.
Wow, and you're the first to invent
I'm the first commercially
to
put it on a vinyl so that people can buy and listen to it in their homes. But rap is an African thing because when a Deba is being held, the king is there and things like that. We have somebody called a linguist.
Yes.
The linguist is the one who gives accolades and everything to the king.
Yeah.
So when the king is coming, these are all raps.
Raps, yeah.
So, but it's only that they don't put rhythms, but that is rap.
Wow.
So I'm the one first to take that and put rhythm behind it. So it became a commercially, recorded music.
So why don't you put it to the Guinness Book of Records?
Oh yeah, I'm challenging them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm challenging them because when you go to Europe or anything from the Western world, anything that is deriving out of Africa, they always downplay on it.
Yeah.
No, the time has come for them to.
The time has come and the time is now.
It's now. They need to get it corrected.
Wow.
So, but anytime that I perform in Europe and things like that, I make them to know.
Yeah.
And they know.
They know. So now you're doing the Simigwa with the
Uhuru band. So after the recording, we toured Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah, we toured Nigeria for almost about 3 months.
Oh, okay.
We went from Lagos all the way to, Owerri, Port Harcourt, all the way down to Calabar.
Yo.
Calabar share border with Cameroon.
Oh, okay. Cameroon.
Yeah. So that was the last place that we went, and we returned, drove back, and kept on playing until we got back to Lagos.
Who are some of the musicians in Nigeria at the time?
That time Fela, yeah,
uh-huh.
because we played with Fela twice.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know, we played in this club, Surreal nightclub.
Okay.
And also we played with Fela at Isuka University.
Oh, okay.
You know,
so you guys were friends?
Oh yeah, I mean, Fela is a Boteller's friend.
Oh, okay, a Boteller's friend.
Yeah, because they all attended school in Europe. You know, talking about in England. You know, music school. So they knew of each other.
Yeah. Okay.
So when we got there, he knew that. So he asked the Boteller so that he comes to play, you know, at this club. So that was the time of me seeing Fela sitting down.
Okay.
And
was he very big at the time?
No, Fela.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that time Afrobeat, you know, has started, you know, popularizing itself. Yeah. He was coming. Then, I mean, he was in the scene that time because his club was always full up.
Oh yeah.
You know, the people come, the soldiers, the police.
Everybody comes.
Everybody comes here. You know, and his style of music and everything. Yeah. So it was happening, and aside from Fela, we also play with what we call it, another club in Lagos. That by Victor Laya.
Okay.
You know, Victor Laya was another popular Nigerian musician. We also played in his club, you know, and things like this. So, in getting those chances to play at other venues and all that in the course of traveling and everything, yeah, it was really good. It made me to see other musicians that I knew them on records and all of that. So it was a good thing for me. But when we came back from Nigeria, there, Isibon's records.
Okay.
You know, because Boteller was doing his own composition music. Okay. I was doing mine. So Isibon decided that why don't you form a band that will play only our own compositions. Okay. So that was good for me because that was the time to be able to start experimenting.
Okay.
You know, all the kind of music that me our brains is, he gets you man, all the kind of I started experimenting all of them.
Yeah.
You know, on them daddy, on Shampoo, then I said, you know, you shall say,
oh, on my,
you shall say, oh, you say, now they know, it would no also.
Also,
because yeah, by now we're playing our own compositions.
Yeah.
And many a time when we go outside to play because most of the other bands in the world are playing copyright music.
Okay.
You know, playing James Brown and all that kind. But when we go, we start to play our own music. But because of the nature of the rhythms and everything that we put behind, so people started to understand, you know, the kind of format of music that we were bringing.
Okay.
And it was fantastic.
So was Boteller part of your group?
Yeah, Boteller has become my band leader 3 times. You know, Railway Band in Sekondi, Uhuru Band in Accra here.
Okay.
And the band that we formed, the name was Apeja Show Band.
Apeja Show Band.
Yeah, and Boteller was the band leader.
Whoa. Okay.
So he's become a band leader 3 times.
Okay.
But when he left, I took over the band.
Okay. So when he left and you took over the band, that's where you started doing your solo.
Yeah, we started, because in the course, even when he was there, we were doing our own compositions and everything. So when he left, the continuation of it, you know, started, you know, happening. And we were staying at Teshinungwa Estate at that time. And there was a club there at Teshinungwa called the Stereo Sport.
Okay, Stereo Sport.
Yeah. And the owner of Stereo Sport, he knew me. So sometimes weekends, you know, he put my music, some go do, her, Friday, my heart about the boost and do, without the prejudice.
But were you guys making money? Because that time your song was big everywhere.
No, it was, you see, I wasn't even thinking about money that time.
Oh, okay. You were thinking about the fame.
Yeah, because, you know, my name being out there, it was good for me. It allowed people to see me, you know, and people to know me.
But how were you feeling?
No, because I was playing. We were playing, and Apeja Show Band were there playing. You know, from traveling to
places
other
and
regions.
making some.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one, it was
Something
coming.
small was coming. Okay.
You know. So in that club, the Stereo Sport Club, one day the man asked me to do a performance, but he has some friends too. Some of them work with the Tamafo Complex,
Okay.
and things like that. And Tamafo Complex had a band,
Okay.
called Complex Sounds.
Complex sounds.
Yeah. So this man asked me to do something. I'm talking of the
solo
owner.
person.
Yeah, as the owner.
Okay.
He just put my record on start playing my record. He wants me to sing.
Okay. Alongside, yeah.
So when I mimed and things like, there was a man there called Mr. Santi. He was an accountant with the Tamafo Complex. So after my performance, he called me. He said, "Look, Mr. Ambuley, tomorrow come to Full Complex. And when you come, ask for Mr. Santi." Like that. So I went the next day.
Yeah.
And he told me there's a band, Tamafo Complex band, and he wants me to join that band.
Wow.
So I looked at where I was, and this band, because Tamafo Complex, they had fresh instruments.
Yeah.
Because Full Complex is
the whole company,
yeah, governmental.
Okay.
So they have full set of instruments. And when I looked at the musicians playing, I said, "Whoa, this is another place too that I can experiment."
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey.
So
you left your band?
Yes, I left Apeja Show Band and went and joined Full Complex. When I joined then that time I thought we were at Tation in Gyedublay Estate. Full Complex was at Tema.
Okay.
So when I joined the band, it means I have to move to Tema.
Tema, yes.
So I moved to Tema, the Tema estates and things like that. I had my own place.
Okay.
And all that. And started to experiment with the band. And that was when I made my first LP.
As a solo artist?
Yeah, as a solo artist. So in playing with the band, when we go outside to perform, the band plays copyright music.
Okay.
They play James Brown and things like that until
that.
it gets to my turn.
Oh, okay.
But because that time my record too was popular at that time, so when they say that, ladies and gentlemen, the next artist is Gyedublay Ambuley.
Hey, about the booth.
About the Twitter. And people were, astonished, flabbergasted in the way that when they mentioned my name, they know the style of music that I play.
Exactly.
They know the style of dance. So they were ready for me and I was ready for
them.
And it was, making my first LP. So the one that brought me out, Samugadu. Now I recorded Akokoba Jedede Mia Brent's Gesimano, Tufi, and all. I mean, it was really good for me.
Wow.
And it made my name to become even more known. Because the bands were traveling outside and performing. And in performing, I was playing Akokoba and all those kind of things. So people started knowing all this music. And when the record also came out, boom, it was right there.
Whoa. Mr. Ambuley.
Yeah, so I was with Complex, after all these recordings and things like that. A certain guy came from England called Upon.
Okay.
And Upon said, "Mr. Ambuley, I have brought a set of instruments from England.
Wow.
And I want you to form a band."
Whoa.
That means my own personal band.
Personal band.
Because the other band belongs to
the
Tamafo Complex. But this one is going to be my
personal
band. Yeah. So I said, okay. So he brought the band, he brought the instruments and everything. We went and checked the instruments. I said, okay. Then it has come to a time for me to get musicians and everything that we can all play together. So yes, I got a set of instruments, a set of musicians.
Okay.
And from there, we went straight to Akimodan.
Okay.
That's where we went to rehearse. It's just like the first band that took me out of Secondary.
Okay.
We went to Cape Coast to go rehearse for 3 months.
Yes.
This one too, we went to Akimodan to go and rehearse.
Wow.
And the name
of the band?
Yes. And the name of the band is called Zantoda Mark III.
Zantoda Mark III.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Zantoda, the name was a coin name. You know, those that formed the broad instrument, there were 3 guys.
Okay.
One is from Odan, the other one, another one is from Antua.
Antoine?
You know,
Yeah.
And I'm from the Izima, and
Okay.
things like that. So, and
Okay.
Odan,
Odan. Okay.
you know, so when you add the Z,
Z,
it becomes Zan and Zantoda.
Okay. Okay.
So that's how, you know, the name came out.
Okay, Zantoda 3.
Yeah, Mark III.
Okay, Mark 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was wonderful, and that was my first band that I took to Europe.
Oh, Europe.
Yeah, we went to, no, I mustn't say Europe. England is different from Europe.
Okay, yeah, but
Yeah, but that was my first band that I took to England.
England.
Yeah.
Wow. And what happened in England?
Well, because that was around 1969, you know, because I joined Complex around 60, no, I'm sorry. I joined Complex around 75,
Okay.
you know, and I formed the Zantoda from 75. I formed the Zantoda 78.
Okay.
So that means 5 to 8. I was with
Yes.
3 years with Super Complex. Then 78, I formed Zantoda. Then 79, after 1 year, we traveled to London.
London.
Yeah. And that was my first time traveling to London with a group, my own band. And
Yeah.
things like so.
How did you get that gig, the London gig?
They set it up.
Okay,
Those,
they set
because
it
they
up,
were in England. They were all of those 3 guys that formed the band. They all lived in England.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So they set it up by, you know, they have venues and things like that.
So
you
you're
know.
playing back to back.
Yeah. So we went and started playing back to back, and we played together for I think about 3 months, and there was a conflict in between those 3 guys that bought the instrument for me. You know, so it stopped the further gigs that we had to play because there was a conflict among them.
Okay.
You know, so when it happened like that, it means that we weren't able to perform, but we had to find side jobs.
Okay.
You know,
side job. So you have to be looking for some jobs. Then.
You know, so you know, I found a job as a cleaner.
Oh.
Yeah, cleaning the hotels. You know, Hyde Park. You know, if you go to London, there's a Hyde Park is an expensive area.
Okay.
And they have the Hyde Park, the hotels and things like that. So the job that I founded was, you know, cleaner. So we go to clean the, you know, the hotel from 11 p.m.
Gyedublay, Ambuley from Ghana.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. These are all experiences, man, and I'm glad that I went through all that.
Yes, yes.
You know, because you know nothing comes easy.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, many things you need to struggle. You need to work through them. You know, so I was a cleaner. We go to work about 11 p.m. to about 7 in the morning.
Wow.
You know, doing the cleaning.
Cleaning.
Yeah, before the next day, you know, the real workers and everything come. When they come, everything was already clean and things like that. So yeah, I did that for I think about a year and year and a half. You know, so that I can make some money to survive.